Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Hey, bold and the beautiful fans, I have got your weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks returning, and Deacon Sean Kanan playing matchmaker. We have got B&B predictions for Hope, Logan, Annika, Noel, and Carter, Walton, Lawrence, St. Victor. For Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, and Bill Spencer, Don Diamond. For Deacon and Brooke, Logan, Catherine, Kelly Lang. For Finn, Tanner, Novlin, and Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. And also for Wyatt. And hey, if you are not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get started with our very first prediction. Hope is not going to go back to Carter because of Liam. On Monday, spoilers have Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood urging Liam to tell Hope about his fatal prognosis. And of course, last week, Liam told Hope, go back to Carter. He's a good man, all that stuff. And Hope did meet with Carter by the end of the week, and she heard him out fully for the first time since everything blew up. But Bold and the Beautiful didn't show us if Hope said yes or not. Then things changed drastically this week on Bold and Beautiful. And it's because Steffi tells Hope that Liam's dying. That changes absolutely everything. It's on Thursday that Steffi shares the details of what Liam is going through with Hope, who's absolutely horrified. So, Hope seemed like she was finally starting to soften on Carter, but I do think Liam's diagnosis may be a deal breaker. Deacon already had Hope thinking about trying again with Liam. Plus, right as Hope started dating Carter, we saw Liam point blank ask her to try again, but Hope didn't, not at the time. So, I just can't imagine Carter's going to come out ahead of this since Hope's going to want to devote herself to Liam's care and making sure he gets all the time he needs with their daughter Beth. Hope may not let Liam push her away and push her over to Carter because she may figure out, okay, he did this because he's dying. She thinks that's why Liam is pushing her, and she may push back and stick with her ex. Our second prediction, Liam comes clean and tells his dad Bill he's dying. This coming Friday on Bold and Beautiful, finally we've got that big Bill and Liam lunch at Il Giardino. Spoilers say these two face the past and each other in a raw, emotional reckoning that could change everything for them. Since Steffi is blabbing to Hope on Thursday, either with or without Liam's consent, we don't know. Obviously, word's going to spread, and maybe Steffi and Hope will convince Liam that people have the right to know. So, if nothing else, he can say his goodbyes. They can say their goodbyes to Liam. And of course, Bill's last interaction with Liam was absolutely horrible. Wound up with him bleeding on Bill's floor and having to go to the hospital. Although, of course, his dad doesn't know any of this. So, we'll see if Liam approaches Bill with forgiveness and a conciliatory attitude, or if he's trying, but Bill comes in hot at his son. And so, it's hard. I really hope that even before he finds out Liam's dying that Bill tries to apologize for his nastiness, because once Bill does know that Liam has this tumor and doesn't have long to live, obviously, he's going to feel super guilty for everything he said and how he's treated his son. But it looks like word is spreading. Sweeps carries on until the 21st of the month, and so we should have a lot of people finding out before everything all wraps up. Our third prediction, Wyatt Spencer is back for a visit during Liam's death storyline. I will say I usually jump off of spoilers for all of my predictions. And in this case, there are no specific spoilers indicating that Darren Brooks is coming back. However, I will say it absolutely makes sense to me that they bring Wyatt back, that Darren Brooks comes back at some point, even for a short visit during Liam's death storyline. If you recall, they did it for Eric Forrester, John McCook. They had Thorne Forrester Windsor Harmon back when his dad Eric was dying. I think Windsor Harmon had it was like 5 to 7 episodes, and then we didn't see him again, and it was out of the blue, but also very interesting. And I would think that Wyatt would show back up in the same vein for the same reason. So Bill may call and tell Wyatt, you got to come home. Your brother Liam's dying. Darren Brooks has one project that just wrapped and another that's in pre-production on his IMDb page. So he probably has time to do a little drive-by over at BN&B, our fourth bold and beautiful prediction. Finn has second thoughts about the Luna ban. On Thursday, Luna is vowing to go against all odds to have a relationship with her dad, Finn. And in the promo for the week, Luna was telling Finn, "I know you're a good guy. You wouldn't turn your back on your own kid." Well, he has been adamant. However, Finn may have second thoughts about ignoring Luna after this grim diagnosis Liam got, because Finn realizes he is going to be a dad to Kelly Spencer Sophia Perez McKinley, the only dad she's going to have growing up because Liam's dying. That may be a reality check for Finn about his own daughter Luna. I mean, Steffi probably won't soften up about Finn seeing Luna because, Kelly almost lost Steffi because of Luna, and then Kelly is going to lose Liam because of the tumor. So, I think Steffi may classify Luna in the same category as that tumor, just something terrible. But a tumor is just a clump of cells where Luna is an evil predator, so she's worse, However, I really think Liam's impending death is a wake-up call for Finn, even if it doesn't move the needle for Steffi, with him realizing what Kelly's going to miss out on. He may realize how much he missed out on with Luna. Never got to do a daddy-daughter dance. Finn never got to teach Luna to surf like he did with Kelly. And with Luna appealing to Finn, and the whole thing with Liam dying young, it may actually convince Finn that he at least needs to think it through. But Steffi's not going to like it. Our fifth and final prediction. Deacon suggests that Brooke Logan reaches out to Nick Marone Jack Wagner right now. Of course, Brooke thinks that she's just on the cusp of getting Ridge Forrester Torsten K back, but it's not going to go that way. And then I think she finds out before Wednesday that Ridge is sticking with Taylor Hayes' Rebecca Budig, because that's the day when Brooke talks to Deacon, and he has a suggestion for what Brooke should do next, which means something happened, and there's a next. Nick, of course, is coming on June 13th, and it seems kind of random and out of the blue. So, in case you don't remember or know, there's actually a lot of overlapping history with Brooke, Deacon, and Nick. Back when Hope was growing up, that was when Deacon was still a bad boy, still an alcoholic. Brooke was with Nick at one point, and Nick and Deacon had a quasi-cordial relationship, which was kind of weird because Nick's mom, Jackie, actually had a fling with Deacon. So yeah, that was Jackie M. Jackie. So Nick was an on and off father figure to Hope when she was young on Bold and Beautiful. And back in the day, when Nick was getting ready to marry Brooke, Nick actually asked Deacon's permission to adopt Hope. And Nick had promised that Deacon would always be able to see Hope whenever he wanted. So Deacon agreed. And then just a whole bunch of stuff happened. So anyway, with Deacon happily married, at least until he finds out what Sheila Carter Kimberlin Brown's been up to, I don't think he's looking to date Brooke. But I think Deacon definitely wants her to move past Ridge. So I could see Deacon suggesting to Brooke she reaches out to another love from her past, Nick Marone. And maybe Brooke actually invites Nick to LA. Or if Deacon suggested and Brooke has doubts, you never know. Deacon may reach out to Nick on Brooke's behalf, and that's why he comes to LA. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.